Pad Thai is a stir-fry noodle dish that hails from Thailand and is beloved across the world. What makes this dish unique is the use of rice noodles and the sour notes that come from tamarind sauce. And let me tell you, you mess with that sauce, you messed with that dish, and that's exactly what Jamie Oliver did. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patron, Alex McCouche. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction.
You're going to absolutely love this recipe. This is a modern day fast food classic, Pad Thai.
Deliciously healthy.
Why Pad Thai?
Wait. Can I call it now? Jam.
Oh my God, you're probably right. He is probably going to put jam in there.
And he's gonna put olive oil.
Yes.
And jam, olive oil, jammy olive oil.
Yeah, jammy olive oil.
You sure this Pad Thai?
Chili egg.
Oh no, the words Jamie Oliver, veggie and Pad Thai, those words don't go together.
Yeah, that's his thing, right? He tries to make things healthy by adding surplus.
Yeah,
By adding surplus.
That's his shtick.
Yeah.
That's his shtick. He tries to make healthy versions of everything. But we've seen him make mac and cheese. It was pretty banging. We saw him make grilled cheese.
Did he put jam in those?
He put jam in both of those.
I need my good morning towel for me to scream into.
A traditional recipe would have dried shrimp, it would have fish sauce, and we can't have that because we're going veggie, right? We're bigging up the veg, but I don't want to compromise on the flavour. No way, Jose. So I've kind of evolved this recipe.
Is he vegan?
No. To me, veggie means you can still use animal products, right?
Oh, didn't I see an egg?
Yeah, he saw an egg. Yeah, you saw an egg in there, so there's animal product. What he's describing.
Going vegan.
Yeah.
But we'll add an egg.
Don't have some fun with anything. Those words coming out your mouth that's scaring all Asian people all over the world.
We've got some chili sauce,
Chili sauce wrong.
soy sauce.
Yeah.
Soy sauce wrong.
Wrong.
Now tamarind.
Tamarind, okay.
Tamarind is correct.
Sauce for Pad Thai is just tamarind,
Yep.
palm sugar,
Yep.
and fish sauce.
Yep, those are the three essentials.
Palm sugar?
Palm sugar, the sweet. Fish sauce, the salty. And
Savory.
tamarind,
Salty, savory.
Salty, savory. And tamarind, the sour. Those are like three distinctive qualities of Pad Thai that you
What
should
does
have.
tamarind in its raw form look like again?
They're these like pod, Jordan.
Right?
If you
Like big bean pods,
yeah,
right?
like these bean
Yes.
pods. You
So
know.
make sure I know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
and then-
about here.
Yeah, and usually when you buy tamarind paste, it's pretty much just these blocks that you have to rehydrate and separate the seeds and pulp and all that stuff, but absolutely delicious.
If you really want to make it vegetarian, do you know, niece and nephew, they make vegetarian fish sauce also? Yeah? But Uncle Roger don't recommend that. Just eat the real thing, vegan people. Life too short. Just use real fish sauce. Fish almost vegan anyway. Because fish got no leg, got no feeling, can't make sound, it almost plant.
Can make sound.
Yeah.
Oh, I never really thought of that.
I never thought of that too until this.
Okay.
All right, at least Jamie's got one ingredient right. There is no soy sauce in Pad Thai, just FYI.
Is that a geography thing? Is that a general rule? Or is it just for that dish?
General rule for this dish.
Just for
There's
that
no
dish.
soy sauce, yeah.
Where's Pad Thai from?
Thailand.
I didn't want to assume.
It's a really important flavour in Asian cooking. And then a little sesame oil.
Sesame
No.
oil.
It's made-
I mostly associate sesame oil with Korean cuisine. Not to say China doesn't use, but like when you think of certain base flavors, sesame oil is definitely one of them that you associate with Korea. Soy sauce, you know, Japan, Korea, China, and obviously Thailand and all of Southeast Asia will use it too. But this is not
I hate to
in
break
Pad
it to
Thai.
you. We use it here too now.
Yeah.
I've been using it for a long time.
Tofu for Pad Thai, okay, but
Yeah.
need to be square fried
Yes.
tofu.
Yes.
Hopefully he do that.
Tofu. It's
Yeah.
made out of soybean.
So that box tofu is typically the silken type, which is super soft, which is not what you want to use for Pad Thai. Pad Thai usually has the very firm or pressed tofu.
Is that a tofu that you use last second in the recipe?
Yeah, so this type of tofu, you'll like steam it and serve it with the sauce on
That's
top and a little salad, and or miso soup. You know how sometimes it has these little miso soup will sometimes have tofu.
Miso.
Say it.
Honey. Miso. Honey.
To get your veggie pad,
Garlic
All right,
good.
garlic, yeah,
bash up 2 cloves of
Just
garlic.
chop garlic enough. No need pestle mortar.
I agree.
and pureed. And then I'm going to use silken tofu.
Silken tofu, wrong.
Don't
in
put it in
dishes, in cubes.
Don't tell me you're gonna
slices.
put that in
What we're
the-
going to do is use it as a foundation of the sauce.
Tofu for
So
sauce.
right in the beginning.
Wait,
What the
what? No, 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 no.
Holy
Even I
moly.
know
Just
this is no good.
watch.
Silken tofu is what? No.
He put tofu in pestle and mortar, and he's just pounding and destroying tofu. Just leg down from chair. Of course, leg down from chair. Who cooked tofu like this? Jamie, in
Holy
his egg fried rice, he crushed tofu with hand. But this time, that not even enough. He have to crush tofu in pestle and mortar.
So so what is he planning on doing now? Like,
He says
like a sauce base?
He says he's using this as a sauce base, which even as a sauce base, that
It's-
is very
it-
f***ing strange.
Jamie Oliver really is the ISIS of Asian food.
It'll give you a sauce so silky, it'll cling to your noodles.
No.
Any sauce will cling to noodles. That's how sauce work. That's how any liquid work. It cling to Asian people don't crush tofu like this. Uncle Roger never see white people crush tofu like this either. Where you get this recipe from, Jamie? Outer space?
This is his creation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is where his mind is at.
Yeah.
Silken tofu is ultra smooth.
And he's adamant
silky.
about showing this.
Defeated now.
Then get building flavor.
A tablespoon of
The whole thing gonna look like vomit.
And it's not even real soy sauce. Isn't that the light one?
Yeah, that's the light one, the less sodium one.
Whatever.
Less
Vomit.
flavor.
2 of sweet chili sauce. Then the tamarind. You want a nice tablespoon of this paste. Tamarind's a key ingredient in Worcestershire sauce. So, you know, it's there in your life, you just don't know it. It's
Okay, Uncle Roger understand why he do that. He trying to make tamarind familiar to British people. Uncle Roger use same technique to explain things to Asian people also. Like ketchup is white people sriracha, and cast iron skillet is white people wok.
the most brilliant flavour.
Oof.
And I'm going to put a little teaspoon of sesame oil in there as well.
Yeah, again, you don't need to put the sesame oil.
Lime also wrong. Lime in pad thai you just squeeze on before
top,
you
yes,
eat, not
yes.
in sauce.
Yeah, so lime is typically served on the side with pad thai.
And why? And why? Explain why you want that at the last.
So it's vibrant, it's
Yes.
fresh.
But also the lime is it's like an acid that like it can cause disaster in that. Well, that's already
in that sauce, yeah. And a heavy acid can manipulate textures. It can also, perfect example is if you take like milk and lemon juice, right? It'll curdle the milk solids. Not that you're gonna have that issue with this.
To make a burrata.
Yeah, make a burrata, yes. You don't put in the lime juice now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sauce gonna go in wok. You cook lime in high heat, it gonna lose flavor.
Yeah.
Half a juicy lime. And that, my friends, is your sauce.
Look at that.
That looks
sauce look
terrible.
like shit you eat on Fear Factor.
For the all-important noodles, grab yourself a packet.
So these are rice noodles.
Rice noodle, correct?
With 150 grams.
No. You don't want to put in boiling water. It's gonna overcook noodle.
Yes.
Rice noodle, put in room temperature water.
So I just want you to remember this moment, Frenchie, because we will be reacting to more videos with these Southeast Asian noodles.
So these noodles don't get cooked; they get rehydrated.
They get rehydrated, yes.
Okay.
For example, with pho, the noodles come in dry, rice noodles. These are rice noodles. You rehydrate them, and right before you serve, you dunk it into boiling water just for a few seconds.
to
and
get
it's
it-
ready.
to bring it to temp.
But you do not soak in boiling water.
That's going to
the
be
outside texture is going to
mush.
cook up before the inside texture
is mush.
And you leave those for about 7-8 minutes. But check the pack, they're all different.
When
Yes, pack tell you how long to cook it for. But remember, pad thai, the noodle still gonna get cooked in wok.
Yes.
So don't finish cooking noodle in water. You need noodle to be a bit undercooked, then finish cooking in wok. You see that noodle, Jamie noodle.
I mean, that's true
I
for a
guarantee
pasta
it
too.
overcooked.
Yeah.
People tend to cook pasta all the way through, and then they add their sauce, and then it just continues cooking, and then you don't have that al dente.
Although Uncle Roger's on his game, he really...
I feel like we're wasting brain cells with Jamie
dropping
Oliver.
the knowledge. Uncle Roger's dropping the knowledge. But just so you know, this was a heavily requested
Jamie
episode.
Oliver's not picking it up though.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Is there any admittance from Jamie Oliver about Uncle
No,
Roger? None.
complete silence.
Complete silence.
Complete
Nothing.
silence, yeah.
Is
Bitch
there video
status.
where people ask him about it and then he just ignores it?
Not that I'm aware of.
You should
yeah.
dig this up.
run them under cold
Yes.
water.
Yeah.
That stops
Yes.
the cooking process.
See? See, it already overcooked. Niece and nephew, you can't trust instruction on Asian noodle packaging. Anyway, it all wrong. You have to cook with feeling.
And then just add a little sesame oil to stop them sticking.
No, this
oil
is
again?
not. This is not. This
Okay.
is not Italian pasta. It's not like an Italian
No,
pasta.
and
where you
again,
put-
I'm gonna say, do not put oil or any fat
Yeah.
in your pasta water.
Yeah.
Because that's an old myth of like
Yeah.
you don't want it to stick. You need the pasta not to be oily because you want the sauce to stick to the pasta.
Yeah, and I can't believe he's using sesame oil to coat the rice noodle because sesame oil, particularly that brand, that Korean brand,
It's gonna be harsh.
potent.
No, to stop them from sticking. Don't overcook it. Simple.
Lightly toast and bash up 20 grams
Okay.
of salted peanuts.
Peanut, good.
Give a glorious crunch to the veg.
That's the only thing he did correctly in this video. Toast
The peanuts.
Toast the peanuts and crush them in a pestle and mortar.
In fact, I would have toast them and then mush and then retoast.
Retoast again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just to get more surface area.
Yeah.
'Cause I love that flavors. That's the best
Pretty
flavor.
bomb. Yeah.
Pad Thai is that kind of brilliant mix of veggies, but then you get things like salad and herbs that are raw and cold and fresh. So there's that kind of jarring of hot and cold, crunchy and soft.
no.
It's just a brilliant thing.
No.
No. No.
Honestly, Uncle Roger, don't know if I can continue to watch this.
So there's that kind of jarring of hot and cold, crunchy and soft.
What he's saying, pad thai jarring of hot and cold. Where got cold thing in pad thai?
Yeah.
You eating pad thai with ice cube, is it?
Again, this is him coming with baggage. You know what I mean? And just this is his own. Like this is all him. This is he
His
didn't see
bullshit
it.
version.
Yeah. This
But
is
the
him.
thing is, I don't think he's even paying respect to the original dish. What Jamie's talking about here, what I believe he's talking about between hot and cold and all that is it's very common for pad thai to be made with bean sprouts. But the bean sprouts
But
are
I'm trying to think of the hot and cold, right?
but the bean sprouts are still cooked in. It's usually with garlic chives and bean sprouts put in at the very end, but that's very common for a lot of Asian cooking. At the very end, they'll put in some type of veggie, whether it's cabbage or bean sprout, to give you a little bit of a textural difference, lighten up the dish a touch. But it's not hot and cold. They're not putting salad into pad thai.
Creme brulee. Believe it or not, the magic in making a creme brulee is to keep the actual creme brulee cold, melt that sugar to get it hard, and then being able to crunch that sugar into the cold creme brulee. You know how many morons tell me, "Oh, your creme brulee is cold." I'm like, yeah, that's the difficulty level in making you a creme brulee. Managing to keep it cold and serving a hot sugar on it.
Yeah, but that's not pad thai.
No. Pad Thai, there's no. I'm trying to think of like what.
I'm just wondering where he's eating pad thai.
Now he's trying to create contrast. This is his baggage.
I've got some broccoli, some asparagus,
Wrong.
baby corn.
Who hurt you,
Pat
Jamie
choy,
Oliver?
the outer leaves.
Who hurt you?
Classic mistake. Oh, how to make this dish more Asian?
Did you say who hurt you?
Yeah. Who hurt him?
I know. Let's put this Chinese sounding vegetable in there. Pak choy. Woo! Yeah!
Cut the core of the pak choy in half and the baby corn.
What did he call the
Keep
bok
the
choy?
asparagus-
I think he said pak choy.
Pak choy?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Keep the asparagus tips and finely slice the stalks. Some bean sprouts here, which
Okay,
are classic.
bean sprout only
finally.
correct vegetable.
And I just want to kind of click them off. This stuff can change up. What's available in the supermarkets, the markets, your budget. That's what's cool about this. Finely slice a shallot.
Shallot, correct? Okay.
Start to dry fry all the vegetables.
Wait, what? What? Dry? What the hell?
And char and give you some
Why dry? What's this dry fry? Is this something? I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of this.
Dry
Dry
fry.
fry. Yeah. First, new to me.
I mean, I remember charring an onion in the old days to start an onion soup
Right.
to get that
Right.
color, that where you got that
Which is
deep
the
color.
same thing you want to do for Vietnamese pho episode coming up soon.
Oh, Uncle Roger's so upset. It not just laid down from chair. My whole body is laid down from chair. Pad Thai need oil, Jamie. Hiya. That pan just comes straight from factory. It dry as hell and he whacked shallot in there. No oil, no lube, just nothing.
No lube. Oh, just a tip. No lube.
Hiya.
If you dry fry asparagus,
No.
you get nuttiness.
What happened to your sesame oil? You using so much earlier. At least put some sesame oil in there. Better than this.
I'll go in with some of these bean sprouts, some of our noodles. Get yourself a little water.
See, that's the problem, the ratio.
Yeah.
You want to eat the noodles for the noodles.
Yeah.
Now you're like you can't enjoy the noodle with all that crap in it.
And he's putting in the bean sprouts now.
Oh, wait a second. Oh! What's the enemy of flavor, Brian?
Jamie Oliver.
Get yourself a little water.
Oof.
The water.
That like adding the water also kind of defeats the whole purpose of his dry frying.
Yeah.
I think what he wanted to do was kind of achieve some roasting flavor in there, but
But you need fat to roast.
The noodle gonna be soggier than baby food. What you doing, Jamie?
Kind of goes a little bit crazy now. But this is exciting, right?
no,
Not
it's not.
exciting. It's heartbreaking.
And a nice wadge.
Baby
of-
puke.
Diarrhea sauce.
Oh my god.
No.
This is the fast bit, so you've got to concentrate a bit more, but it's not hard. It's not
Okay, so this is gonna be an instance where remember he's like, oh, this is not a recipe, but I'll eat the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
No, I'm not eating that.
I'm not
No,
eating
no,
that.
no.
There's nothing there.
It's exciting. Here
Oh!
we go.
Oh my god.
No. Metal spoon in non-stick pan. Usually that biggest sin in Asian kitchen. But this video is so terrible that metal spoon in non-stick pan, that's the smallest mistake.
Crushed nuts, lettuce leaves, get in some coriander, mint and basil, and
Coriander,
wedges
mint,
of
and
lime.
basil. Only herb in pad thai is garlic chives.
Garlic chives, yep.
Coriander, mint, and basil. Like, what it gonna taste like? It's just too many things, Jamie. Too many things.
And then we want a little dry fried egg. So wipe out your pan.
Dry fried
Dry fried egg. What's it?
Of course, you need a non-stick pan for this.
Sprinkle with salt and chili flakes. And when it's crispy,
I don't know if he's saying all this dry fry bullshit because he's trying to make a healthier version, but he put in a ton of sesame oil all over this thing.
Yeah, it would make
flip
sense.
it
It
over
would
and
make
give
sense
it
if you
just
didn't
30
put it.
seconds.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
The pan so new it comes
And it's
straight
not even
from
fried.
factory. If you listen to it, you can hear the sweatshop worker crying.
And then the last little kiss is of soy sauce.
Soy sauce wrong.
So that, my friends,
Why was he
so
supposed to stick it
proud.
out like that? This food so even lettuce trying to escape.
it's all I've got to do now. Get myself some chopsticks.
All you got to do now is go to Thailand and apologize.
Let's get amongst it.
Okay. Look at how chopped, like how broken up those noodles are.
And then
that-
and a mouthful of weeds.
Yeah. This is bad.
bad.
This is really, really bad. Holy. Wow.
That the worst noodle pull ever.
The black and white picture helps it.
That's bad.
It's just bad.
That
all
is
over.
bad. Just you having consumed pad thai, you know what a pad thai should look like. And this is nothing like it.
But he just pushing noodle around. Even he know it's terrible.
Super nutritious and really cool. I love it.
Look at this pad thai.
Terrible.
If you want to make vegan pad thai, it's simple. Just substitute with vegan fish sauce and dry shrimp. You can substitute with mushroom because they both give pad thai umami flavor. That is vegan pad thai, very simple.
And let's not forget the egg.
And so it's not vegan anymore. That's the thing that boggles my f***ing mind. So vegetarian means you can still use animal products. Vegan, you don't use any animal products. And minus the egg, sure, that dish is vegan, but Jesus Christ, like.
And on that note,
Before we close out this episode, I do want to say to all of my amazing patrons, thank you so much for your support. I really couldn't do this without your help. And for the rest of you, please consider becoming a patron by visiting the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes and patron exclusive content. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did making. Remember, don't be afraid to fail because it can only make you stronger. With that said, I'm not your typical Chef Brian Tsao.
didn't work out for Jamie Oliver to failing.
No. And we'll see you really soon. Bye.
Find a silent voice.